Hi there, this is going to be a daily reading. I got fumbled already. This is going to be a general daily reading for Wednesday the 18th of September. And hopefully the lighting looks okay. My eyelashes are a little bit off. I could see that immediately when I pressed live, but oh well. When I was on live earlier on Instagram, xi_missy_xi, and I've just been too busy to fix it. So I apologize. Please just look beyond the lashes. Okay, let's begin. We are... if you watched my lives earlier today and yesterday, you will see where we are in energy. I'm too exhausted to repeat myself, so let's just go. King of Cups, King of Chalices keeps haunting us in every reading. Water sign, male. All right. So, the very first card we have is the Four of Cups. I apologize if the phone is bouncing on this thing. Okay, so very first card here is the Four of Cups. Four of Cups can sometimes be a card of unrequited. Not feeling it, not being satisfied. What I feel like this has been, though, and this is going to be for some, not all, something being presented, obviously, from Spirit, because you have it coming out from the clouds, a blessing of sorts, the Ace of Cups, if you will, being presented to some and them not accepting it. I talked about the pause button being pressed in my live that I did today, that some masculines, divine masculines, came across a woman or a feminine that had the X factor, that was the one, that was mesmerizing, that put them in awe. But because they didn't know what to do with it, they were just, I wasn't looking, I wasn't ready. In Kevin Hart's voice, hunty, I wasn't ready. They press pause. That's pressing pause right here. This is pause. The universe giving somebody every single thing it is that they wanted, that they weren't looking for, and then not knowing what the hell to do with it. And it's a waiting game here, too, with this Three of Wands. Three of Wands is waiting for the ships to come in. The ship came in. And somebody didn't quite know what to do. They needed to possibly process it. Maybe it scared them off. Hell, I don't know. Take it as it resonates also, okay? Not every part of a reading will resonate with you, and that's okay, because it's just not meant for everybody. There's been a pause button that's pressed here, and I love how the energy is just fluid. Because energy is fluid, right? Time is an illusion, energy is fluid. So in this reading, here we go with the pause. Spirit wants us to understand. Oh, Lord. I'm not very understanding with most people. As you know, as an air sign, I am Queen of Swords to the max. And I'm running in this vicious Kali mode. I'm sure many feel it. And I apologize in advance if I seem extra sharp or extra impatient. You know, once my grandma passed on September 11th, in order for me to be able to work, I had to get into Kali mode. I will balance that out, but work also is, unfortunately for me, I can't call in sick in this type of work. When spirits say go, I gotta go. Many times we are the sacrificial lambs, and it sounds dramatic, but it's not. So please bear with me, okay? Many are going to say, why are you so harsh right now or sharp? I have to be in order to work right now. I'll deal with those other things when I can. There's been a waiting, a pause, and with the Six of Wands, it's like somebody has to come forward and speak it publicly out loud. It has to be said, it has to be claimed, and it has to be recognized. Spirit goes, I gave you a gift. And if you don't see it as such, then you're not deserving of this. I gave you every single thing you wished for, that you hoped for, that you prayed for. And if you're not going to accept this blessing, it's not yours to keep. Now, this can go for either one of you, honey. Take it as it resonates. Somebody here was gifted everything. And whether it was fear, whether it was so much going on in their personal life because it came when they weren't looking, whatever it was, Spirit's reminding all of us that if I give you this opportunity, if we, the whole universe, orchestrate things in your favor and gift you something that is something that you've asked for and you prayed for and you wished for, then don't be a moron Take it. Someone also is in the public eye here. They're being watched. So whether they're in the, however that would be relevant, they're being watched. They're in the public eye in that sense. They're being watched. Ooh. Eight of Wands. I feel attacked, and that's exactly what this person feels like. When that comes, they go, I wasn't ready. All 8 Wands coming at once. It's like not being prepared and getting like bombarded. It's like, I'm hearing Sade again. If you've been following me for a minute, then you've heard me. Pretty sure it was last year. If not, it was the beginning of this year, but I'm pretty sure it was last year. I think it's like one of my top to watch videos called This Is No Ordinary Love. And that's what this is. It's not ordinary, it's extraordinary. And sometimes extraordinary can scare people. Number 8 means it's infinite. There is no end and there is no beginning, because it's one and the same. The end is the beginning is the end. That can be scary for some. In the live that I did, I had felt that with this X factor thing that someone has, it's like, remember I was channeling the highlight thing? You got to follow me on my Instagram to really be able to keep up with this stuff, because a lot of this stuff I channel on live and not on YouTube. And on live, I was channeling last week the word highlight. Something stands apart from the crowd. Something is highlighted. Something is different that catches your eye. It's the X factor. Remember in the movie, the sun is also a star? He says that. He says, we have, she goes, what's the X factor? He goes, don't worry, we have it. Somebody here has this X factor. It's something very different, and it's not something you see every day. So I could imagine that it could be startling. And I will use the words startling. Remember I channeled the Emperor has fallen? The Emperor has been on his knees since then. He didn't know how to get back up. You have here the Queen of Pentacles with this pentacle. This is her light. Look at that. Something different about that one. It's like the light shines from them. They're highlighted. It's like when you have a piece of paper and you highlight certain words. It's almost like it's glowing. It's this is what I call the golden ticket, the Fool. The golden opportunity comes. Remember I was channeling for a minute the golden opportunities? It's like Spirit's reminding somebody, do not fuck this up. Whatever golden opportunity this is that presents itself, however it presents itself, even if it presents itself only energetically and spiritually at first, the thing is that, especially with law of attraction and manifestation, you must feel it spiritually and energetically first before it manifests in the 3D physical. So this would make perfect sense if this is something that somebody has been feeling energetically and spiritually first, and it has not quite yet manifested in the physical. Maybe because they felt that first energetically, they paused it and went, hell no, something's coming. I'm dreaming of a person. Who the fuck is this? I saw this stranger on the street and I fell in love at first sight. Something's wrong. That can't be right. Something's wrong. I'm having a midlife crisis. Are you? Or is Spirit presenting you with every single thing you've ever wanted? And because it comes to us when we're not looking. The World. Full circle. This is the Omega. Completion. The search is over. The search was over the second this person's energy crossed yours, even if it was only in the 5D spiritual realm. The The search was over. The search was over when Spirit presented this cup. And remember now, if this has nothing to do with love, it will be the same as for career. This is the search being over. It's complete. Now, not only that, this is very symbolic of a huge circle, meaning there is no end to this. There is no end or beginning to this. It has never ended because it never stopped. It never began. It's one and the same. It's infinite. And I'm telling you guys, when I came up with the infinite bracelets, because they always get channeled to me, they're channeled for a reason. I'm packing up these infinite bracelets, the last of them this week. Like, I literally printed labels last night. They're sound charging as we speak right now in my bedroom. And as soon as I can get them packed up, they're going out tomorrow. Infinite, number 8. There is no end, there is no beginning. You are everything to me. This is the thing about it with the X factor. You're going to come across a person, and in this one person, in this one moment, it would be this trinity of past, present, and future. I see myself with you in the future. I've also been catching glimpses of us in the past. I feel like I know you. It's past life. It's this whole thing of alignment of past, present, future. I meet you in this moment, and in this moment, I know it's you. And I also see myself with you in the future. You're the one. But then I also see myself with you in the past. I feel like I know you, like you're not a stranger. It's this perfect alignment. Past, present, and future. That can be scary if you're not looking for it, right? It can be scary if you're not super highly evolved, because even for someone super highly evolved, it would scare the shit out of me. Especially when it comes when you're not looking. He will not go away. He will not go away. In every reading, the King of Cups, King of Chalices keeps coming up. He will not go away. He's been lingering. This is an energy of a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I've been continuously feeling the Scorpio energy, right? You guys have heard me talk about, even though it was a Pisces full moon, Pisces has this energy of Jesus-like energy, right? But this feels scorpionic. Something that's brewing beneath the surface. The Six of Wands means it's coming forward. It's coming out. I'm publicly speaking something. Nine of Pentacles. She has the X factor. Even the fucking birds come to her. Even the animals are like, oh. She's surrounded by abundance and miracles and light. She is just mesmerizing. She is just, you look at her and you're in awe. She is magnetic. She's not chasing things that are not meant for her. She's living her best life in the present moment. And everything is coming to her. That's how law of attraction works. It's magnetic. The moon. We just had this Pisces full moon, didn't we? Ooh. Cycles and phases. Cycles and phases. Some people have been hanging on to a cycle that has been over. It's been over for a minute. They've been hanging on. It's scary to let go of something that is known, that's familiar. But do you want to live an ordinary life? What if fine isn't good enough? What if I want extraordinary? Does that sound familiar? That's from the movie Hitch, one of my favorite movies. What if I don't want fine? What if fine's not good enough? It's okay to live a fine, ordinary life. I don't want fine and I don't want ordinary. I want fireworks. I want magnetism. I want out of this world. I want it all, and I want it with you. And at this point in the game, we're not going to convince people of who we are, what we are, and that why you should choose me. I will not convince you why this is the best option. We will be who we are. We will be who we are. And those that are brave enough to face our light, those that are brave enough to come close, are the deserving ones. The moon is secret, hidden emotions. This King of Cups has been hiding these emotions for I don't know how long. But how long is this going to go on? Four of Wands. The card of union, 1111, They say 1111 is the twin flame numbers. You guys know how I feel about labels. I don't like them because that came straight from spirit. It's 3D to use labels, but I have to because people cannot read my fucking mind. It's the card of union. Two fusing together into one. This is marriage. Some people are going to say, how come you never got married? Just never felt like I was drawn to get married. I never met the person that I wanted to marry. Oh, but you've been in a relationship. I was in a relationship for 11 years. I never got married to that person. I never had kids with that person. When people say, why were you with someone so long? 11 years, you never married them, you never had children with them. Because they weren't the one. And because I stayed, because I was stuck. And I stayed because I didn't have my own to leave. And that's how come for me, rebuilding everything up from nothing is everything to me. Everything I own now, I bought. Everything I have is because of me and not because of a man. And so, you know, that's my story of why I'm living my best life like this. Because for once in my life, everything I have is because of me. This person, it's like they mirror your story in a way, but it may not be the details of it, but the gist of it. It's like you guys are mirroring each other in some way, like the stories are going to be the same somehow. It's like this internal countdown is happening. I saw Temperance on the bottom of the deck and I was trying to be slick and said, I will not take it. Here you have the cup. What cup? This cup. This cup. That's the cup. Four of Swords is surrendering to this. This is a prayer stance also. Somebody prayed for you. It's like I prayed for you. Even if I didn't realize I prayed for you. It was, even if it was subconscious, even if it was my last lifetime I prayed for you, and in this lifetime the prayer was answered. It's like the SOS call has been answered. Like it's like the stress call was put out, and it's like the beacon of light is like seen. It's like there it is. It's like the lighthouse. It's like the ship in the night, like in distress, and it's like the ship is looking for something, and then boom, there's the light. I see the light. It's the lighthouse. It's the safe haven. You are peace to them. You're the safe haven in some way, shape, or form. And this is reconciliation. Temperance could be Sagittarius energy. This is balance. This is alchemy. But this is more importantly reconciliation. Two very old souls. Even if you're strangers in this lifetime, your souls are not strangers. This is why when you meet again, it is this instant fireworks of past, present, and future. All in one moment. In one moment, you see the past and you see the future, and you're in this one moment. This is mind-blowing now. This is insane. And as I felt on live, it felt like the masculines are the ones, the divine masculines are the ones who felt this. Not just a masculine, a divine masculine. A person that's meant to be in this lifetime to go through this battle with you. Your partner, your soldier, your motherfucker. I don't know how else to put this. This is insane. This is absolutely gorgeous energy. Wow, you guys know it's been tough energy for a lot of us. It's been a lot. I've had to switch into Kali mode, and as I said, I apologize in advance if I seem sharper. This is my natural state now as Kali. What was my biggest obstacle for many of us, and I say us because a lot of my soul tribe, they resonate with me in this way. We've had to put our swords down, and we've had to become vulnerable. And as a friend told me a long time ago, there is strength in her vulnerability. My strength doesn't come from my sharp tongue. My strength doesn't come from the swords that I carry. My strength comes from being hurt in the past, but still opening my heart to this. I'm having an epiphany moment as we speak. Before I did this live, I was mad that it's taking him so long. What are you doing? At the same time, I'm not waiting, and I've never been waiting. But when we get into these human muggle moments that we slip in and out of, as I'm human just like you, I get into these moments sometimes where I go, this is a joke. What the hell is happening here? Because something inside of my gut feels like it was supposed to have happened previously. And that's why I'm saying this pause button that happened, I can relate with this so much, because I feel like it was supposed to have happened and there was a pause on this. And I think that's what infuriates me is, I love being alone. I love being single. It's freedom. So for me to open my heart to someone again, they would have to be the one. I'm the kind of person where I'm all or nothing. If it's you, it's only you. I'm like a Scorpio in that way. Scorpios are the same thing. That's how come I'm so drawn to Scorpios. That's why I love them. That's why I gotta be careful with Scorps, because they draw me in that way, because Scorpios are all or nothing kind of a love. It's this offer on switch. We don't have an in between of I kind of like you. It's either I don't like you at all, I'm not feeling you at all, or I'm obsessed and in love and I will live and breathe and die for you. I'll kill for you. You know, it's this energy of that. My heart's been broken heavily this past 2 months. And my biggest test of all is going to be that in my moments right now of heartbreak, will I open my heart to love? Or will I be scorned and bitter? I feel like now that my grandma has transitioned and passed, she's going to help me in this way no one else can. In this life, my grandma was the one that helped me with everything. She was always the one that helped me. She bailed me out. She was the one that did everything for me. And last night I talked to her and I said, I need you. I need you to give me all the signs now. I need you to help me here. It's always been you that's helped me with it. It's you. I need you to help me through this. And today I woke up roaring. My energy was roaring. It's a Kali in me. I was breathing fire. And in this moment, I know as I teach my clients that we cannot breathe fire continuously. There's a time and a place. My strength does not come from breathing fire. My strength does not come from my swords. It comes when I open my heart to love. And I feel this is going to resonate with so many. And even if the details of this don't resonate, that whole storyline of us being open to love when we're at our most low, it's almost like love, and it's so weird, and it's not weird at all because they channeled this to me. Remember last week they kept channeling to me, there is tremendous gain in a loss. And it's like in those moments where there's that saying, pray the hardest when it's hardest to pray. Fight the hardest when it's hardest to fight. It's as if love the most when it's hardest to love. So yeah, spirit done dragged me. Love the hardest. Love the most when it's hardest to love. My light cannot be on if I shut myself off, right? And your light cannot be on if you shut yourself off. They feel us and we feel them, the hesitancy. I'm not going to convince you that I'm the one. We're far beyond that. We stand in our glory. We attract our abundance because that's us. I'm that bitch. You that bitch. We are Empress mode, High Priestess mode. But we need to be balanced to be in that vibration, right? We cannot just be fierce warrior mode. We have to be balanced. I have to know when to fight, but I also have to know when to love. Love the most when it's hardest to love. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Reminder for those of you that want to book readings with me, when you send the email, please be sure you know what you want. If you don't know what I offer, in every reading, in every YouTube video I have, it's in the description box of all the different types of readings I offer. It cuts down on the back and forth time, and I receive many emails, so I've got to, it just helps in the time frame thing. I've put up a few more pre-orders for the Serenity bracelets and the Infinite bracelets. And again, those that have been patient with me with these bracelets, you guys just don't even understand. Patience is such a virtue, isn't it? This is the angel of patience. I think that for many of us, even though we've been so patient all this time, and this has been our journey of learning patience, and we never wait. We never wait, because waiting, and there's a difference between waiting and feeling the lack of it. We're not sitting around here feeling the lack of a partner. We're not doing that, because it's not how you manifest. But there are moments in time when we're human and we sit there and we go, this is insane. Especially when my gut tells me you were supposed to come in. And there was something that delayed this. That's when my ears perk up, okay? And I start blues-cluesing the shit out of stuff. And I go, oh no, I know my gut, and my gut is never wrong. And I know something's up here. Something was delayed. I feel like that's what gets me in all up beside myself, honey. And for you, it might be something different. But it's like we can sniff it out when something's off. But something tells me that things are about to start to get moving again. Something with this Pisces full moon feels like if there has been stagnancy, and I said that when I posted the shit about the Pisces full moon on my Instagram. It felt like if things were stagnant, it would be no longer. The unicorn, good fortune and friendship. The unicorn is a mystical creature. To believe that the unicorn exists, you'd have to believe in magic. You'd have to believe in wonder. It's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's like believing anything is possible. To believe in the unicorn, to believe in mermaids, right? It's like to be in that mode of I believe. There's something very big coming in, and you might actually be starting out as friends here. I don't know. You got the Green Man. The forces of nature favor you. There's something with that word favor. The Dragon, strength and wisdom. There's something with that word favor. I can feel it. That's why it's something hitting my gut. The Spider. Be meticulous and patient. That's so Scorpio. Scorpios are so patient. They have extreme, ridiculous willpower. Swear to you. Look at this. The hourglass. Time is of the essence. I felt that earlier, that there was this type of internal countdown when the clock strikes midnight, so to speak. Why? I don't know, but take it as it resonates, you guys. This is insane, isn't it? Patience is going to prove to be such a virtue here. No one's waiting, but at the same time, what we're saying is this train is leaving. This boat is leaving the dock. We're out, and we will not wait, and we will not look back, because once I step forward, I'm not looking back, boo. We've continuously stepped forward and walked forward. We've continuously 8 of Cups in every circumstance of our life that it needed to happen. We never did look back, and we won't start now. But this is almost like that pressure of Neptune. I've been talking about Neptune on my lives. That Neptune energy, man. Neptune's putting a little something in the air, man. It's going to get people thinking, and it's illusionary too. And that might just be the fire under someone's ass that's needed. Meticulous and patient. You've been meticulous and patient. It's time to go. You can't just sit on the sidelines and watch. It's time. It's time to tango. It's time to step out on the field. The game is starting. All right, you guys. I'll see you guys later. Love you.